Hey, pipe up, hood rich.
Doing something different, had to switch it up. Turned up in my section, every night we live it up. All my haters mad, but I don't give a fuck. All my haters mad, but I don't give a fuck.
It's Hill. Taysom Hill picks up the Saints first down, still going. Wow.
I don't care if you let how step. I don't care if you let how rip. I don't care if you let how step. I don't care if you let how rip. I got sauce, I got flavor. Getting all this paper. I got sauce, I got flavor. Getting all this paper. Plain Jane Paddock on my motherfucking wrist. They notice every time when I walk up in this bitch. Hustle, walk up in this bitch. Keep my Glock up in this bitch. Hustle, walk up in this bitch. Keep my Glock up in this bitch. My trap ain't hit. My chubby hit.
Martinez
my
steps up.
My funny hit. I don't care if you let how step. I don't care if you let how rip. I don't care if you let how step. I don't care if you let how rip.
Give me that all
Doing
down.
something different, I had to switch it up. Turned up in my section, every night we live it up.
We are live. What is up?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Pigskin Mafia podcast with the greatest duo since Jalen Hurts and Devontae Smith.
I don't know.
Congratulations to the world champions, the Philadelphia Eagles. Let me just say this real quick as I flip the channel real quick just to get an insight on how we look. I'm standing for a lot of reasons tonight. But the main reason why is to congratulate my NFC East rival, the Philadelphia Eagles.
We can't see your face, TJ.
You can't? Okay, how about now?
There you go.
Okay,
There you go.
so let me back up the camera a little bit better. There we go.
That might not be better.
We'll see.
There we go. There you go.
So this is going to be me standing the entire time as we go through the podcast today. As I'm, oh my God, yeah, y'all can barely see me. There we go. So let's get something straight. I hate the fucking Eagles. I hate the Eagles with every man, all those different names and faces in that organization. They just could not get over the hump for some reason. Then at one point in 2017, what's going on? Okay, there we go.
It's just encoder errors. You're good.
Yep. Here we go. Already. Since I'm wearing the Catholics versus
Dude,
convicts shirt.
the KC fans are turning off our internet, bro.
The Swifties. So 2017, Philadelphia wins their first Super Bowl. Everybody freaks out. The light poles are in danger. And it's chaos, right? So then they get back to the Super Bowl and they meet a dynasty, quote-unquote dynasty. I'll get to that here in a minute. Here we go.
We're good. Don't worry.
Philadelphia had a chance to win that game, but ultimately the Chiefs ended up winning that game.
Annoying, dude.
You want to restart?
Wait a freaking minute.
Uh-oh. Bear with us, folks. We're having some technical difficulties.
Yeah,
Swifty
KC's
magic.
trying to shut us down, bro.
I've already started shit with them, Jamo. So yeah.
Wow, dude.
We're probably gonna have to restart.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. No worries.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. Give me a minute. Let me switch encoders. Maybe that'll fix it.
Maybe that'll fix it.
Yeah, I'm going to use the H.264 encoder. Maybe that'll fix it. I think we're good. I think we're good. All right. There you go.
Dear baby Jesus, as I stand before you, as I fight against the Chiefs Queendom and the Swifties tonight, please let this podcast go through correctly.
Oh,
as I try to explain what happened during the Super Bowl so eloquently that the Philadelphia Eagles dominated this game in all aspects of the game: offense, defense, special teams, coaching, fandom, every last bit of it. Lord, just make this podcast absolutely great. In Jesus' name, amen. Got to do it for my Catholic people out there. Anyway, so this game, Philadelphia goes in there, right? And me and Jamo are thinking, here we go. Writing's already on the wall. The script's there. Whatever, right? Everybody's thinking that way. Even K-Dub, one of our good friends that will be on during the draft special. That is our first announcement for the offseason, by the way. As we get set for the draft special, which is a monumental thing. So, Philadelphia looked like they were about to drive down the field the first drive. Ends up being a 4th and, I don't remember, like a 4th and 2. Philadelphia goes for a fade route to A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown gets called offensive pass interference. To be fair, he had his hands to his face. But I don't necessarily see it as a pass interference. I see it as more of a hands to the face, but they were both hand fighting. That's what it is for the cornerback and receiver. So then Kansas City gets the ball. They only get 13 yards out of that drive, and then from there on, Philadelphia hit a switch. I don't know what it was in that game, but let's just say it was one moment. I'll be right back. It was this type of game. And as you can hear me so eloquently, as I try to find something that pretty much displays how this game went.
Oh my God.
Are you ready for this, folks?
He went to go get a prop. This is not good. Oh my, what are you doing?
Belt to motherfucking ass! Whip that ass! On Kansas City, folks. Let me tell you. Nick Sirianni, who earned my respect throughout this playoff, absolutely crushed the Doubters' dreams. And let's talk about somebody that crushed Doubters' dreams. Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts had a phenomenal game. Not because of the stats, but the way he played the game. He played as a game manager. And whenever he needed to run, he needed to run. 77 yards rushing with 221 passing yards. Game managers win the game, not playmakers as in quarterbacks. Game managers throughout history win you Super Bowls. I'll name a couple right now. Tom Brady. Troy Aikman, who people think that Patrick Mahomes is better than Troy Aikman. That's going to be shut the fuck down tonight. I'm going to tell you that right now. That's going to be shut the fuck down now. Okay? How about this name? Big Ben Roethlisberger.
Ooh.
Another game manager that won a Super Bowl. You see where the pattern's going with this, folks? You don't need the dinks and the dunks and the fancy plays to win games. You need a heart of the lion and the will to win a fucking game. And Jalen Hurts brought it. Despite that one interception, he got an A- for me. The whole Eagles roster got an A- for me. It was such a masterclass, well coached, well played. They dominated in every way. Just because the score says 40-22 does not mean that's what it indicated. It was 40-6. Let's keep it real. And let's talk about the losing side here for a second.
Uh-oh.
I hope you guys are ready for this one.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's taking a big swig of Dr. Pepper. That ain't good. That ain't good. Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're ready. He just took a big swig of Dr. Pepper. That's a rant.
The hat's coming off, baby.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Let's talk about it. The conversation before the Super Bowl started, Super Bowl 59 started, the conversation was about the three-peat. Pat Riley gave Kansas City permission to use three-peat, right? Which is a whole different story. Patrick Mahomes was being talked about as being a part of the conversation as the GOAT behind Tom Brady and who I think is the greatest quarterback of all time, Joe Montana. Okay? So when I watched this game, Jamo, I expected greatness out of Patrick Mahomes. For these so-called fucking analysts like Mina Kimes and fucking Ryan Clark, Dan Orlovsky. Dan Orlovsky and Ryan Clark have been in the league before. They're 1%ers. I respect that.
Yep. Same.
But the wokeness and the idea that Patrick Mahomes is the greatest quarterback of all time is absolutely blasphemous to the game of football. Do you know why, Jamo?
Why is that?
Because he's not even a fucking top 15 quarterback of all time.
Ooh. Damn.
Not even close. And that game proved it. And if you want to compare Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes, right? The games that Brady did lose, yeah, Bert. I need. The games that Brady lost, the Patriots were up still.
Yep. Yep.
But due to Eli Manning's game managing skills, he won the game based off of that. And plus, the Giants in 07 had a really stout defense against that undefeated Patriots offense. When people forget about history, they tend to sound stupid. Okay? When people forget about what Brady did in the past, what set him aside from everybody else in the league. Right? And people try to compare this fucking guy from Kansas City, who's just another guy, by the way, folks. Let's keep it real. He may have the accolades, but he's not the best quarterback to come out of fucking Kansas City.
Yeah.
Let's make that clear.
Yep. I agree.
Let's make that fucking perfectly clear. Patrick Mahomes, every time he loses a Super Bowl, what's the deficit? And did Kansas City even take a fucking lead? No! No! And my issue with all this, okay? My fucking issue with all this, okay? When Patrick Mahomes wins a Super Bowl, you give him his props. But when Kansas City loses the Super Bowl, who do you fucking blame? Andy Reid. Have the same energy for both. fucking Nick Wright, Dan Orlovsky, Ryan Clark, Mina fucking Kimes have the same goddamn energy about Patrick Mahomes when he loses. Oh, Pat had a horrible game. Where's the fucking realistic talking points about Patrick Mahomes' play? He was awful! The motherfucker couldn't even throw a fucking hitch route! My sister, who has never thrown a fucking football in her entire life, can throw a hitch route! And we want to sit here and say he's the greatest of all time? Get the fuck out of here with that! Get the fuck out of here with that! And the picks that he threw, he had a clean pocket, and he decided to scramble outside the pocket and could not read the defense! You got me jumping! You got me jumping because you're calling this guy the greatest of all time when he's not even a top 15 quarterback. I don't even know if he's in the top 20. Yeah, Andy Reid had a bad coaching game. But guess what? Patrick Mahomes looked like the same little boy at Texas Tech that I witnessed back in college. And you know what that tells me? You know what that tells me? He hasn't grown out of the quarterback system that he played at Texas Tech. And what's worse, Andy Reid has to come up with a gimmicky offense for that guy. Do you know that he has the most yak yards in NFL history? Let me just say that again. He has the most yak yards in NFL history. Do you know what that means, Jamo? I want you to ask me. What does that mean?
What does that mean, TJ?
It means he throws dicks and dimes, bubble screens, can't fucking throw a hitch route for 5 yards. And the receivers do all the work. Stop annoying these fucks. You're getting the fucking Colorado rant out of me right now because now I'm going to jump to this fucking asshat. Travis Kelce.
Uh-oh.
I've paid attention to Travis Kelce for the last 5 years that I've watched the NFL. Right? And let me tell you something. That motherfucker is not a tight end. He's a fucking wingback in a fucking spread formation. What does that mean, TJ? He's a wingback. He's not a tight end. He can't block. Let me go back to Madden real quick. Do you mind, Jamo, if I go to Madden real quick?
I don't mind, dude. Go ahead, dude.
Go to PlayStation 5 TV. Because the fucking PlayStation's already on there. Whoa! I'm fucking hot today, boy.
You gotta turn the camera and show this shit, dude. You gotta turn the camera and show this shit.
Alright.
In case people don't
I'll break
know
it down like this. Alright. Can y'all see it?
You get a little closer. Get a little closer.
Right there, right?
Yep.
Alright. Here we go. I'm going to talk a little soft.
Uh-oh.
So that highlighted portion right there, see who that is, right? You know who that is. Everybody knows who that is. That's Travis Kelce.
Yep.
And I wanted to bring this up. I really did. I really wanted to bring this. Hang on 1 second. Woo! I'm hot today, boy. I I wanted to bring this up to your attention, folks. I wanted to see if Madden was going to pull some bullshit. Okay? I wanted to see if Madden was going to pull the, he's Patrick Mahomes' best friend. We're going to boost his ratings, right? Well, I was wrong. They actually had it pretty accurate. All right, let's take a look at pass block right here. The PBK. He's at a 66 rating, right? How insane is that, Jamo? How many sacks did he give up? Like 2?
Yeah.
He gave up 2. All right. If that's not enough, pass block power. 64. Same thing. He gave up 2 sacks. If that's not enough, pass block finesse. Meaning that he's got like a skill with the pass block, right? 60 motherfucking 3. Normally, that's like a undrafted free agent right there.
Yep.
And then we go to run block. It's a little bit better, but not good enough. 69. Then we go to run block power. 65. 65. Okay? That's mediocre as shit. Run block finesse. 66. Mediocre as shit. Lead blocking. 50-9. Mediocre. Mediocre. Okay? As I turn around this way, let me fix this camera real quick. All right. So, I get it. It's fucking Madden. Who gives a shit, right? Nobody really wants to know nobody wants to compare a virtual reality video game compared to real life, right? Well, here's the fucking problem. Travis Kelce plays worse than his fucking rating, and it's still accurate. His rating on blocking is accurate. I've never in my life would have thought that Madden would get it right for one. But they did. So yeah, he's not a motherfucking tight end. He's a fucking goddamn wingback. Put him in the Hall of Fame as a wingback. Not a fucking tight end. He's not even a top 15 tight end. All you motherfuckers saying, oh yeah, he's better than Tony because he's got 3 Super Bowls. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. As a matter of fact, Tony Gonzalez made it to the fucking Super Bowl before he did. I get it was late in his career. He didn't win one. Who gives a shit, right? And Super Bowl wins aren't based off individual awards unless it's an individual MVP caliber type of game. Travis Kelce hasn't done that. He hasn't been a fucking X Factor for the fucking Super Bowl. Maybe once or twice. Tony Gonzalez is always a fucking X Factor. Tony Gonzalez was the true definition of a tight end. Mike Ditka, tight end. Dallas Clark, tight end. Heath Miller, tight end. Jason motherfucking Witten, tight end. Jeremy Shockey, tight end. Chris motherfucking Cooley, who I compared Travis Kelce to, was more of a fucking tight end. You see where I'm going with this, folks? And future Hall of Famer Sterling Sharp. Congratulations, Sterling, finally getting in. He's a motherfucking joke in the tight end position. People want to anoint this guy as the greatest tight end of all time. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. He's nowhere near Gronk's level. He's nowhere near Jay Novacek's fucking status. I'm just going to say that right now. Jay Novacek was more of a tight end than Travis Kelce. Antonio Gates. I got so many motherfucking names in my head that I can think are way better than Travis Kelce as a tight end. And I'm not talking about receiving. I'm talking about blocking. That motherfucker has no blocking skills. I went back and watched his tape like the good Kansas City Chiefs fucking fan base wanted me to. And guess what? He's not a good tight end. He's a good wingback or receiver. At best. He's not even a receiver. He's a wingback. And the way he fucking played throughout this playoff was absolutely a mockery of his career. Honestly. I'll give him credit where credit's due. He is a damn good receiving tight end.
Oh, shit. You got a chat.
Yeah, I see it.
18 Prod says, remember me from last night. What's up, by the way?
Yeah, but I remember you, Justin. Justin Jefferson, 18 Prods. What's up? You're in the middle of me going off the handle right now.
Oh, he's hot today. He's hot.
Like, I don't know how much longer this podcast is going to be because of how fucking crazy I'm going. Travis Kelce, to me, is a wingback. He is not a tight end. Stop calling him the greatest tight end of all time. He is not a tight end. He can't block. He's not a tight end. He's a fucking wingback. I hope Coach JB sees this fucking clip at some point and acknowledges that fact. He's a fucking wingback. Let me tell you something, Jamo. Yes, he is absolutely trash as a tight end. Wingback, perfect. The wingback position, Jamo, I don't know if you ran the wing tee or any of that, right?
Yep.
The wingback. When you think of wingback, what do you think of?
I think of essentially someone, well, to be honest with you, I don't know if Travis Kelce even qualifies for that because I think of somebody good at blocking. I'm not going to lie to you.
You're right. He's not even a fucking wingback.
Does he even really qualify as a wingback?
He's not even a wingback, dude. I
don't think. Let me tell you something, man. I don't. I'll pull it. I'll pull it to both of us real quick, just for a little bit. Let me tell you something. Scoot back a little bit. There you go. So we're not getting. There you go. There you go.
I'm moving around today.
No, it's all good. I'm gonna be honest
I'm feeling,
with you, dude. I don't think
I'm feeling pretty nicey today. Shout out to John Gruden.
Well, we're both standing now, so dude, let me tell you something, man. I don't think Travis Kelce is it at all, dude. Like I think the Super Bowl showed that the Kansas City Chiefs are pretty much all hype. I'm gonna go out and say that. I don't think they're the best team in the AFC by far. I think it's time for another team to take the reins, and you already know who I'm gonna say. I really think the Buffalo Bills are gonna have their year next year. I hope they get to the Super Bowl. I hope they don't get fucking put out. He had like 50 yards in the first 5 games. He trashed. Yeah, dude. I agree. Travis Kelce is all hype. The only reason that he has any sort of fame is because of his relationship with Taylor, which is quite the opposite to Josh Allen.
Isn't it crazy? Hold on. Yeah. Time out for a second.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Isn't it crazy that Travis Kelce was better before Taylor Swift?
Yeah, right? Right?
When he was dating that black woman, when he was dating an African-American woman, right? Let me tell you something. He downgraded girlfriend. Not because of status, because of looks. Let me tell you. If I'm a white man like Travis Kelce, and I'm dating a fucking African-American woman like her, I don't know her name, I forgot her name, but she's pretty big. When you drop her for fucking Taylor Swift, you fucking up, homeboy. You fucking up. Let me tell you something. Your on the field play was a lot better with that Black Queen than fucking Milk of Melnesia or whatever the fuck.
Justin, I agree with you, dude. 100%. I couldn't have said it better myself.
That's my point, Justin. That's my whole goddamn point. Ever since he dated Taylor Swift, he's lost focus. He's lost his playing ability. He's lost the love for the game. And let's be honest about my rant about Travis Kelce on that. I agree with that statement, Justin. When I made that rant about Travis Kelce, obviously I knew it was a fucking joke that he was helpless after seeing Taylor Swift get booed at the Super Bowl. You think I really thought that he just fucking flat out just like, man, Taylor got booed, so I'm just gonna play like shit. No! He played like that the entire playoff!
Yeah, he did.
What are we talking about?
That's damn true.
And then you got these fucking dumb fuck Kansas City fans who aren't really fans, but are fans of Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. I have proof because the one Kansas City Chief fan on my TikTok that talking shit to me has a fucking TikTok of what would Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's baby look like? That's a fucking Swiftie! Don't tell me otherwise.
Oh man.
When your quarterback gets me jumping because of how bad his fucking reads were, and then Travis Kelce, that fat wobble body son of a bitch, couldn't fucking catch a fat or a pass. I don't know. The fucking Chiefs dynasty is, and let's go ahead and talk about that. It's the Kansas City Chiefs dynasty over. Now, I want to see how this offseason goes because they got a lot of pieces to fill. I think DeAndre Hopkins is going to be a free agent. I think you got to mute that, Jamo. I think with Kansas City, they got a lot of holes to fill. Wait, you can barely hear me? You can barely hear me? Okay. Okay. So, let me get back to my point. Yeah, let me get back to my point real quick. When Kansas City this offseason, they need to fill in some pieces. They need to figure out if Travis is. Maybe you're muted, Justin. I don't know. Because everybody else can hear me just fine. Let me just say this before we get into the Philadelphia Eagles side. Yeah. When you look at Kansas City after that Super Bowl, did they not look deflated at all? Like they just looked old, tired, don't want to fucking play the game? That's what I saw. When I look at what is going to happen this offseason, I saw Travis Kelce, the way he looked in that game, it looked like he don't want to play no more. I don't know, dude. I just got to see what happens with this offseason with Kansas City, because they got a lot of pieces to fill on offense, and do they have enough cap space? Question for that. I think they do. I just don't know if they're going to try to bring in Tyreek Hill again, or if Andy Reid's going to retire. That's another thing that's being talked about right now. Is it Big Red's last game? Also, is it Travis Kelce's last game? Is it DeAndre Hopkins' last game as a Chief? Is it Hollywood Brown's last game as a Chief? Who I think is fucking overrated. The only Kansas City Chief that stood out to me was my boy Xavier Worthy from Texas. Hook 'em. I don't know if Kansas City can rebound after this last Super Bowl. They just got exposed in a horrific fashion. They looked horrible. It was probably the worst Super Bowl I had ever seen, Jamo, if I'm going to keep it real. It was so one-sided. It was not even funny. It looked like Philadelphia wanted it more. It looked like Nick Sirianni was rejuvenated. Meanwhile, Andy Reid, as much as I love Big Red, I have so much respect for Andy Reid, but he got fucking outcoached in that game. Steve Spags, he got fucking dissected. And I have a lot of respect for Spags. I don't want to waste your time with that, Justin, because my quarterback thinks that we're one step away from the Super Bowl when we went 7-10. So there you have it. Yeah, good thing you don't want to roast them in front of me, because I already want to flame those fucking bastards already for stupid fucking comments. But we're not here to talk about them. We're talking about Philadelphia now. Are they the next dynasty? Jamo, you can go ahead and bring yourself on. My portion of the show is like done.
Who,
with the
me?
rants. Yeah,
no, dude, I'm honestly enjoying this, man. I think the fans are too, bro. Keep going, dude.
All right.
Keep going.
I mean, I just want to get your insight on something, and then you can pop back out. I don't give a shit.
All right, you want to get my insight on this Super Bowl real quick? I think the fans already know what I'm going to say. Are you ready? Are you ready? It fucking sucked, dude. Like, I'm proud of Philadelphia, but honestly, I stopped watching fucking as soon as the score went beyond fucking two or three fucking possessions, dude, or two or three score differential, dude. It fucking sucked. I mean, what do you want me to say? It was a good Super Bowl? Bro, we haven't had a good Super Bowl in years, bro. I haven't been excited for a Super Bowl since Super Bowl 43. I'm going to be honest with you. And call me spoiled, call me freaking biased. I don't care. I don't fucking care, dude. We have not had a good fucking Super Bowl since Super Bowl 43. I'm going to leave it right there, because especially this one. This one was a fucking blowout. The biggest thing about this Super Bowl that I was excited to see was Kendrick. After that, I completely tuned out.
I ain't even watched that.
That is sad. That is fucking sad. Why the hell am I more excited about a fucking halftime show than I am about an actual Super Bowl? Why the hell am I more excited about the ads than I am about a fucking Super Bowl? Like,
whatever happened to like being equally as excited about watching the Super Bowl, watching the halftime show, watching the Super Bowl commercial?
Well,
like, whatever happened to that?
It used to be a good thing, man. It used to be two of the best teams, two of the legitimately best teams that have worked their butt off all year to get to where they are, right? It used to be all about that, man. It used to be all about that. Now it's just not. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, dude. Now it's just not. It's about Kansas City Chiefs, which for some reason they make it every year now. I don't know why, because they're not a good team. And that was proven this Sunday, right? If they were a good team, they would have held up against Philadelphia, no problem. It would have been a game. I do not think that the fucking, like, best team in the AFC went to the Super Bowl this year. I really don't. I think the Chiefs got in on a fluke. I think the Bills deserve to go. I really do. I think the Bills more than deserve to go, and I think they would have given Philadelphia a hell of a fight. But that's my take, dude. Like, you want to know my take? It sucked. It really sucked. I did not like it at all. Whatever. Like, it is what it is. That's my take. That's my take.
And that's how the game went. For those that were watching me and Jamo talk, or Jamo talking, but watching me do the belt to ass, basically. That's pretty much how the game went. It was so bad that Billy got scared of the belt. But let me just say this about the Philadelphia Eagles organization. They have come a long way since I've been growing up watching football. From being just right there, from being great. Shit, at one point they were in the Super Bowl against Tom Brady. And they had Terrell Owens, they had Brian Westbrook, Brian Dawkins. I don't know if Fletcher Cox was there yet, but they had Donovan McNabb. They had so many good fucking players that never won a Super Bowl. At one point, they had Donovan McNabb and Mike Vick at one point, and somehow found a way to fuck it up. And then, I don't know. But I don't know if there's going to be a dynasty. Yeah, I don't know what it is with it.
Justin, check your internet. It's for everybody else. It is.
Pay your internet, Justin.
Pay your internet. No, for real. Just check your internet because, it ain't lagging for nobody else.
Or take it off the Wi-Fi. That'll work.
My bad. I just saw the last message. No, you're good. You're chilling. You're chilling.
Yeah. Well, anywho, I think Philadelphia is a great franchise in today's football. I really do. You got Nick Sirianni, who earned my fucking respect. Now, I don't have to like this son of a bitch. I really don't. And I honestly don't. Because the way he carries himself on the field. But you gotta respect his way to coach the game. And he did a phenomenal job. And Kellen Moore just took the job for New Orleans. So now he's got to find a new OC, which I think he could find a good OC. I really do think so. However, I think this Philadelphia bunch is completely different from the Philadelphia guys that I grew up watching. They seem more unison and tight, like they're brotherly love. Like that's what the best way I could describe it. The city of brotherly love looks like the city of brotherly love for Philadelphia. And for Nick Sirianni, exactly, Justin. I was just about to get to that. I even said he was on the hot seat because I don't think he could win the big one. He proved me wrong. And I can accept that fate. I can accept that. A lot of those guys had trials and tribulations through injury, through being on shitty organizations, from just missing one piece to get to that title. I mean, as a Cowboys fan, it makes me sick to my stomach. But at the same moment, when you look at a roster like that, Jamo, a group of young guys that love this fucking game, that's what I see with Philadelphia. They love this football game. Nick Sirianni, he's a young coach who has a bright future. Loves this game. You can tell through the national anthem during the Super Bowl when he tears up, right? Everybody wants to use it as a meme or whatever, but that's love for the fucking game. And I can respect that. And Nick Sirianni did something that I didn't think he could do, win a Super Bowl. I knew he had the roster to do it. But the question was, could Jalen Hurts and Nick Sirianni get over that hump?
Right.
And they did.
Yeah.
And to be perfectly fair about Nick Sirianni, I misjudged him this season.
I think everybody did.
I had him under Mike McCarthy this season, dude.
I think
if I'm
everybody
being
did.
honest.
I think everybody misjudged him. I really do.
Yeah. And when I say I don't like Nick Sirianni, I mean I don't like the way he I don't mind shit talk, but he overdoes it.
Yeah.
You know, but I think what he had to go through, he and his family had to go through, getting for sale signs on their lawns. I don't know if that actually happened. I'm just speaking through context. Because the media is cruel. A lot of people saying that Philadelphia couldn't do it preseason. Had the roster, but can't do it. That's pretty much the story of the Philadelphia Eagles franchise. Has the roster to do it, but they can't do it. They did it one year, but it was a fluke year, right? That's what we all want to say. But, man, I truly think that Philadelphia is a Super Bowl contender for sure next season, especially with Saquon coming back, especially with A.J. Brown coming back, who really stepped up in my eyes throughout this playoff, especially during the Commanders and Super Bowl. Gets the Chiefs. Man, all I could do is do a 3 clap for the Philadelphia Eagles. And I'm a Cowboys fan. It makes me sick to my stomach saying that, but I'm a unbiased fanatic as well. When I see good teams and I see good chemistry and a good, well-rounded nucleus, man, you just got to fucking admire it. And then, Jamo, this brings me to the video I sent you. I was at a bar after I got done doing the post Super Bowl show, the instant react show. Justin was there, watching me talk about it a little bit. Yeah, you're right about that, Justin. Go ahead and roll the clip, Jamo. I want to see something real quick.
All right. Yep. Give me a sec.
What the fuck was I wearing?
That's a good question. That's a good question, man. I don't know.
What the fuck was I wearing?
I don't know. That's a good question, dude. I have no idea.
Let me tell you something. That is a goddamn shirt for $20 at Walmart that is flexible. It's a polo shirt. It's fucking comfy and it's weather friendly. But go ahead and roll the clip. Go ahead and roll the clip.
All right.
y'all do that Eagles chant again? How do y'all do that? How do y'all do that Eagles chant? Yeah. Do that Eagles chant. As a Cowboys fan, I appreciate it.
What are you wearing? That's a good damn... You know what? That's a good fucking... What were you wearing? You look me in my eyes and tell me what the fuck you were wearing right now.
What I'm wearing right now, or...
No. What the fuck were you wearing at that bar? What business did you have? Fucking... What the fuck kind of fucking shit? Holy fuck. I'm sorry. You know what? I can't talk shit. You see my wall? Have you seen the fucking nerd shit? I have a fucking replica gun. I can't talk shit. But...
I tell you what, though.
For the first time in my life, I'm going to sit here and tell you what the fucking shit were you fucking wearing?
Hey, all that matters is I got fucking drunk that night.
Lower a little bit. Lower a little bit. So we can see your face.
All right.
There you go.
I got fucking drunk that night. I partied my fucking ass off. I wore that shirt because I knew I was going to get fucked up. And I literally bought that shirt at Walmart. So, you can't really hate on me.
I mean, I really
that was
can't
a
hate on
Vegas
you.
shirt.
I really
Justin.
can't hate. I really can't hate on you because
Justin, that was a Vegas shirt. That was kind of a callback to Nevada, or Vegas, because
hey, shout out.
Because I knew they had money in the game. God damn it, Jamo! I should have put money on the goddamn Gatorade color.
Ah, man.
I should have put money on the Gatorade color. Why I didn't do it, I don't know. Because I got that motherfucker right.
Let me tell you something. A lot of people lost some money over the Chiefs this weekend. Let me tell you that. Even some non-Chiefs fans, everybody thought those motherfuckers were gonna get the 3-peat. I bet you money they are pissed. I bet you money the people that bet on the Chiefs are fucking livid, and they should be.
Well,
I'm glad I ain't a betting man, because I would have put money on them too. I'm glad I ain't a betting man, because I'm a
good thing it's illegal to bet fucking teams in Texas, and you could go on Prize Picks
it ain't illegal here.
Dabble. Hey, I still lost money. I already knew I was gonna lose.
Oh yeah.
I just didn't know it was gonna be
you and literally 99% of the fucking human population lost money on that game because nobody saw that shit coming. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I always keep it a buck.
Shit, like
I'm gonna tell you.
I had the most unrealistic expectations for one reason, because I wanted to win more money. Yeah, don't gamble, Justin. It's bad for your health.
Gamble. Yeah. Don't fuck it. Don't come to Nevada. That's gambling center.
Yeah.
Let me tell you,
Justin. You need to go to Utah. Go hang out with the Mormons or the youths.
All that, man.
Go hang out with those guys. Don't be a convict. Be a Catholic. I'm not even Catholic, but
I was about to say you for damn sure ain't fucking Catholic, dude. Let me tell you that shit.
Nah. Well, on a serious note, you don't like skiing.
I don't like skiing though. Hey, yo, you know what?
That's pretty funny.
You'll get used to it. You'll get used to it.
I never skied in my life. Never will. Uh,
All right.
those Eagles fans that were at the bar with me, those are pretty good. Those were pretty good friends of mine. One of them actually lives here. The other people, they're actually from Philadelphia and Jersey. And I got an interesting thing about that too. Like, I was given a lesson about New Jersey. You're either from North Jersey, which is New York Giant country, or you're from South Jersey, which is Philadelphia Eagle country. There's no Central Jersey. The man's wife, or one of the Philadelphia Eagles fans there, his wife told him, "What are you talking about? I'm from Central Jersey." He goes, "There's no such thing as fucking Central Jersey." So, I don't know. That was a very interesting history lesson.
Yeah, I fucking agree with Justin on this one. No, I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, I'm an outsider looking in. I'm a man of culture. Okay. Where are you from, Justin? By the way, are you actually from Minnesota, or are you from some suckhole state like Nebraska? I really want to know. And yes. Oh, well, Crayon Cruncher says, "What about Old Jersey?" See, he did bring up Old Jersey, but he was talking about more or less like the North or South Jersey. Crayon Cruncher, which I love that name, by the way, Crayon Cruncher. Very good question right there. But is the Chiefs dynasty dead? Yes or no? As I stated, I'm gonna wait until after this offseason, after the draft, to make my decision there. Jamo, do you think the Chiefs dynasty is done? Because there's a lot of rumors saying that Travis Kelce's going to retire, Andy Reid's going to retire, DeAndre Hopkins is probably going back to Houston, from what I heard. Hollywood Brown might stay, and the Chiefs might go after Tyreek Hill or a younger blood in the draft. Okay, so you live or you're closer to Minnesota.
Thank you, sir. You're a man of culture. It's evident. Hey, Crayon Cruncher, do you play Titan? Do you play Destiny 2? And if so, do you play Titan? Because that name lines up. Also,
Yeah.
do I think the Chiefs
and yeah, I am a man of culture. I love to learn about everybody at the bar. Like, so, I'm not there to be fucking asshole at the bar or anything. I'm there to talk to people. I mean, at the bar I go to downtown, you might recognize his name. There's a former NFL punter that goes there. His name is Shane Leclerc. Used to play for the Texans and the Raiders. Damn good punter too. Former Aggie, by the way. So, he goes there. We talk a little bit. I might have him on the show sometime, Jamo. Like, if he ever comes back down and I get to see him again, I might bring him over and have him on the show, just kind of interview him a little bit. That would be kind of nice. I have talked to him in the past about coming on. And he's down for it, so.
Hell yeah.
I would love to have Shane on here. That would be awesome.
Hell yeah.
But, and plus I got 2 microphones also. So he goes, I'm from a state known for something that. Oh, God, you're from Wisconsin. That's a suckhole state. Home of the Packers. Green Bay.
Them damn cheeseheads, bro.
Now, have you ever played Madden, right? And they had this little thing. They go da 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 da. Go, Pat, go. Gayest fucking thing I've ever. Honestly, it is a suck hole state because the Packers live there. In Wisconsin, they're not a good college football team. I'm sorry, but you need to move to Minnesota. You're a Vikings fan. What are you doing in enemy territory, by the way, Justin? That's not how this works.
Packers are
Yes,
trash.
I know the Packers are trash. That's what I'm saying. Move to Minnesota, homie. Move there. Roll out, like Ludacris said.
What?
Let me just say this before we move on. For Kansas City to be back on top, they got to plug in some holes that they need to. Noah Gray has a bright future for Kansas City. But I would love to see Cooper Kupp backing, or not backing, but to be in Kansas City, trade with the Rams. But, well, I'm glad you're the odd one out of your family, Justin, honestly. But I don't think their dynasty is quite done yet. I don't think they ever had a dynasty. I just think that they had the media pulling for them. Now, is Philadelphia going to have a dynasty is the true question. The answer is no. I don't see them having a dynasty anytime soon. Good night, Justin. You have a good night. Good to see you on the pod. Glad you were able to be interactive. And again, folks, leave a like, hit the subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment in the chat who you think is going to be next year's Super Bowl. Before we go, Justin, type that. Who do you think is going to the Super Bowl? And don't say fucking Minnesota. I'm just kidding. You can put Minnesota. I don't give a shit. Philadelphia is going to be a great football team next year, but do I think they're the next dynasty? That's kind of a stretch. Because you got a lot of good teams in the NFC right now. I mean, if you really look at it on the landscape for the NFC East, Washington's got the third highest cap, salary cap-wise, in the NFL. So they could go after Myles Garrett, dude. Think about that. Jamo, Commanders, Myles Garrett, third highest salary cap. That makes sense to me. I don't know why, but it does. You got the Commanders. I like the Rams, honestly. They look like a really solid bunch right there. What's up, K-Dub? I know we're a little bit late tonight, but shit. At least we're on tonight. Miss you, buddy. Miss you. You totally missed the Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes rant. So,
See you, K-Dub.
yeah. And he will be back on the draft special. Yeah, I get it.
Hey, no worries. No worries, dude.
Where'd y'all go? George's? Did y'all go to George's or something? Dude, I went the fuck off. Kato. I really went the fuck off tonight. So let me tell you. It's going to be a clip. It's going to be a short. It's going to be a TikTok. You just caught a movie. I got you. Yeah, only me and Kato know where George is at. So Nobody else needs to fucking know what it is. Now, again, I don't think Kansas City is done as far as a dynasty. They never were a dynasty, in my opinion. I just think they had the media press it too much towards the casual fans out there that don't know what a dynasty is. New England was a dynasty. Dallas was a dynasty. San Francisco was a dynasty. Pittsburgh with Bradshaw was a dynasty. I mean, the Packers with Bart Starr was a dynasty. Okay? And I don't think there's going to be another dynasty for a while. I think there is going to be some parity. You could see the Bengals jump right back into the race for the Super Bowl contendership. He's not a top 15 quarterback, Caleb. He is not even close. Not even. We could have this argument all day, any day. Right now, I'm trying to fucking move on from that. Motherfucker can't even throw a hitch route. Stop it. Anyway. I could see the Bengals being a Super Bowl contender. I could still see. I'll do that in another video, K-Dub. Not tonight. Stop being a devil's advocate. Be a real one, K-Dub. You know damn well Patrick Mahomes ain't that great. Andy Reid made him. Let's keep it real. Andy Reid made him. Bengals. I can see the Rams being in the mix. I can see the Commanders especially. Commanders are a bunch that I'm really keeping my eyes peeled. The Bills, as Jamo stated earlier, I don't know what it is with Buffalo. They're one piece away. One piece away from being a Super Bowl champion or contender. They already are contenders. They just can't get over the fucking hump in the AFC Championship. I don't get it. I don't see Baltimore as a Super Bowl contender. As much as I want Lamar to have one or Derrick Henry to have one, I just don't see it. Their secondary ain't as good as anything, honestly. And Lamar is not that great of a passer. Man, there's so many fucking teams that I could really focus in on. But I really want to take a deep dive on that subject. And that was K-Dub's idea, by the way. Shout out to K-Dub for presenting that idea to the PFP. Again, the creator of the name of the Pigskin Mafia podcast, K-Dub, shout out to you. Came up with the concept or the questions. Is the Chiefs dynasty really over? Is Philadelphia going to have a new dynasty, or is someone else going to win or is someone going to win the Super Bowl? I'll tell you one team that's not going to be in the Super Bowl next year. You ready for this one, Jamo?
Yes, sir.
Dallas. We're a fucking joke. We are a goddamn joke. When I see a post, again, whether if it's true or false, that Dak Prescott said, we're so close to being Super Bowl champion team. We're a goddamn joke. I can't rant enough about the Cowboys enough because for one, that's my team. For two, I'm just tired of seeing mediocrity. Now, if it were my script, and for my 30th birthday next year, maybe I would appreciate that. But Cowboys are a fucking joke. Anything else we got to talk about, Jamo? I think we pretty much covered everything.
Not that I can think of.
Okay. I went on a fucking rant today. Yeah. We had a pretty good show tonight. Talked to some fans, talked to K-Dub. And we don't know the status of the spring game yet for Texas. I don't know if we're going to be able to go to the spring game because of the fact that everybody's scared of the tampering that's going on in college football. And Nebraska was the first team to say that we may not have a spring game and everybody's just watching Nebraska, what they do, I assume. So there might not be a fucking spring game that we go to, but that's not going to stop me from going to Austin, doing an Airbnb podcast. So, K-Up, if you're watching, I'm still down to do the fucking Airbnb podcast in Austin, Texas, in an undisclosed area in Austin, Texas. And I really want to do it with the draft special. Wouldn't that be fucking awesome, Jamo? If we had a fucking watch party on the couch like this. Got a couple of guys just fucking drinking beer and
What, like riding high, essentially?
well, a little bit better than riding high because
Damn! Shade thrown! Damn!
nah.
Damn!
I love those fucking guys.
Riding high if you're watching. Shade thrown. No, I'm kidding. I'm starting.
Shut the fuck up, J-Lo. Quit trying to start a fucking beef with us and them.
Hey,
No, I love those guys.
I didn't say that. You did, man. I'm just saying. I'm not putting words in your mouth.
No, I love those guys. Shout out to Riding High. They're cool people. DJ Lil King, Lucky Lamar, all those guys. Yeah. So, shout out to those guys. Man, we really didn't have a whole lot to talk about today, did we?
It's getting to be about that time, dude, where you just don't have a lot to talk about with football. So, because there's
Yeah,
hey.
And that's where I was going to lead off to, right there. Thank you for reminding me. So, since that's going to be happening, the off-season schedule for the P&P, I have talked to Jamo today. Jamo, you can agree with me on this one, or you can kind of explain the details on it a little better. But I have decided.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. I've decided today, as of today, for the off-season schedule, there will be TJ's talk boxes from here until April. So what that means is Jamo's going to be working on the graphics a little more, trying to perfect this short version of the P&P. And also I need to do some stuff with my actual studio that I'm trying to, which is my bedroom. I'm trying to reorganize my bedroom, repaint it, all that shit. You know, adulting. So I'll be doing TJ's talk boxes from here on in until April. On the first week of April, that's when Jamo's going to come back and we're going to fucking hit it off. with a bang, talk about the latest trade rumors, draft trade rumors, all that shit. And then we'll do a pre-draft special, a draft special, and a post-draft special. And then in May, June, and July, from May, June, and July, it will be bi-weekly. So we will have bi-weekly shows. Doesn't mean that we're not going to have content every week. I'm still going to post content every week. It's just going to be thrown not as much as I've been doing lately with the shorts and the videos, but we will be bi-weekly from May to July or to the beginning of August. Then once we get to August, it will be weekly, and we'll be covering the OTAs. We'll be covering the latest news on college football as far as the expectations of college football. Me and Jamo are going to come up with concepts of what we want to do and how we're going to do this. So that way you, the fans, can enjoy this and enjoy my dumbass talk about how overrated a team is or how I think this team's going to do. And you get to listen to Jamo talk about his Kentucky Wildcats and Pittsburgh Steelers and how much he hates Louisville. But I'm also going to be working on trying to get guests on as well. Like I'm thinking about talking to some other people, especially for the draft special. If it's not going to be in Austin like I think it's going to be, we'll just do it here, and we'll open a link for the Discord for our guests. We'll send the Discord chat to the guests, Jamo, and then we'll pop them on whenever they're ready and talk about the draft and what their expectations are for this draft class. And I'm going to try to bring on some heavy hitters. So
Yeah.
For where we're at, some heavy hitters from where we're at.
Yeah.
You know.
So essentially,
not.
Essentially, I'll do what you said.
Go ahead.
I'll explain a little better. So essentially, what TJ is trying to say is you're not going to see a whole lot. I'll still pop in every now and then, but mostly what you guys are going to see is a lot of what TJ's already been doing, and that's that's for a couple reasons. One, I don't know if you guys know, but I'm enrolled in school. I also do my own streams on my own channel. And I haven't really been, focused on that too much, and I really want to focus on that part of it. And also it just gets tough with school, I failed last semester, just full transparency, and this semester I get a retry, and I really want to, try my best to do a whole lot better, but yeah, essentially, we're going to. TJ's going to be doing a lot of what he's already been doing. You saw a lot of what it's going to look like throughout December, throughout the late December time frame, early January time frame. That's more of what you're going to be seeing for the next 2 months. And then when it comes around 2 or 3 months actually, then when it comes around May or June, I'm going to start getting more involved, which is perfect timing because that's when my semester ends. That's absolutely 100% perfect timing. And then around August time frame, we're gonna start going back to every week. Every week we're gonna have a stream. So TJ's gonna be pumping out content on this channel. He's more than ready to take on that without me. And then I'm gonna be working on my own stuff on my own channel and stuff, and we'll still do collabs and everything. It's not like I'm gonna disappear.
Yeah, absolutely.
Entirely. Yeah, I'm not gonna disappear entirely.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like I said, it's a lot, but it's a good thing. I think it'll be a good thing, for you guys to see more of TJ because he is the PMP. So he's what this is all about. So yeah, that's all I gotta say.
And also, folks, I didn't even tell Jamo this because he probably already knows because I already made a fucking top 10 goals list for me this year. But part of that goals list, I will be starting my own personal channel. I already made it, but I need to start doing content. Just like I do here, it'll be my personal channel where you'll get to see the human side of TJ. You won't get to see the ranting, angry football fanatic in TJ. You'll get to see like
The ranting
Where-
gamer side of TJ.
you'll get to see TJ as a gamer on some videos, maybe some live streams. You'll see TJ. I'm speaking in third person. Jesus Christ. You'll get to see me go on adventures in my life. I kind of want to do this because I'm going back to Central Texas to visit at some point, and I want to do vlogs and kind of just explain my story to you guys. You can go to that channel right now and subscribe. It's called I forgot the name of it, and I have it right there. Okay. So essentially, I'm gonna do the human side of me. Basically, I'm still real. This is me. This is authentically me. This is just a more passionate side. You're gonna see like me visiting family that I haven't seen in fucking decade or more. You're probably gonna see me with friends. You're gonna see me do food reviews. You're gonna see me do drink reviews. You're gonna see me do a lot of reviews on this too, man. Like, Jamo, I don't know if you know, I love watching reviews like food reviews and I'm talking about like the bad food reviews. Shout out to the boys channel, by the way. If you haven't watched those guys got me into this.
Yeah.
By the way, like not them personally dragging me into it, but they gave me the idea that I could start my own channel now and do that side of where I want to do the things outside of football and show that I can do food reviews. Who doesn't want to see my reaction when there's an octopus in front of me?
Right.
Or a raw oyster. Because those are the two things that get me sick to my stomach. So I really want to try something new. And with the channel that I'm watching the PMP on right now, which there's no shame in that, I'm just making sure that everything goes right for everybody that doesn't know. I make sure that everything's right, PMP. And plus, I'm not the admin. So, but yeah, if you get the chance, after this live stream's over with, I will comment in the chat the link to my channel, and you can go ahead and subscribe it. There is already some form of content for football and some of my views on things, but it's going to be more of a react channel, a review channel, a getting to play video games with Jamo and the boys type of thing. And it's going to be fun, man. I really don't know when when I'm going to start doing it, but it's in the works already. The channel's already made. It's my personal channel. You'll usually see me comment.
Is it that one?
In the comments.
TJ?
Huh?
Is it that one that I just put in? TJ Riddell PMP.
I can't see it. Surely it'll pop up in the chat.
It should pop up. Oh, maybe it's because it's a link. Hold on a sec.
I don't know, but
It's
just my fucking personal.
Yeah.
If you see my comments on there, it's usually me talking back to the admin, but the admin doesn't like it when I talk back to them, and I get a hissy fit. Okay, people, do you know who the admin is? It's not me. I'm not going to tell you who's the admin. But anyway.
Oh, no, sorry. Wrong one.
Yeah, that's way off.
Yeah, no, I got you. I got you. What up?
But, yeah, man, I'm pretty sure I could.
That should be it. That's your channel.
I think that should be it right there. But, yeah, guys, if you feel free to go ahead and subscribe to that channel, that would mean a lot to me, because it's going to be the human side of this maniac that you see. And Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, what's up? How are you doing, Daniel?
What's up, man?
Do you like the show, Daniel? It's been a great show. I'm wearing Catholics versus Convicts. I'm ranting about Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes. And, yeah. And also congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles once again. As much as I want to vomit in my mouth every time I say it, gotta give them the roses. Jamo, I think we're going to go ahead and cut this short tonight, bro. It has been a fucking fantastic year of football to be with you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Any final thoughts before we get the fuck out of here?
Honestly, it's been I feel like, every time that we come back to this point, right before the draft, it's always fun to just see the progress, remember 2 years ago, we had a draft special, or there was a draft special on this channel, and it was basically just pixels, and that's when I came on. This channel has progressed from the vertical, or from the horizontal, regular YouTube videos, that we did from the start to now, it has progressed absolutely. And TJ, TJ doesn't even have a computer right now. He's just doing this from his phone, his TV, and a microphone. That's crazy that we have taken this to another level. I think we're really, really getting to a different level here. I think we're, accessing a new audience. I think we're getting to new heights. And honestly, man, I think we're just it just goes up from here. But, I think it's been awesome, man. I think this year has been a lot of progress. And, like I said to you before, man, the more I learn about my own channel, my own endeavors, I bring it here and I apply it here. So, it's been awesome. So this will be probably one of the few, from this point on, you're going to see a lot less of me and a lot more of TJ, which I know you guys love. That's an awesome thing. So you're going to see a lot less of me, a lot more of TJ. If you want to see more of me, if you enjoy, for some reason, if you enjoy me, my commentary or anything like that, check me out, twitch.tv/GoJamo. I'll be doing a lot of Destiny 2 content. I'll be doing a lot of horror game content. I'll be doing a lot of playthroughs of a lot of games. We're almost at 300 followers. I would appreciate the support. Thank you guys, for all the love you show me on this channel. I appreciate it. I'm going to continue to make graphics for TJ. I'm going to continue to do my thing for him and help him out along the way. And like I said, I'll see you guys probably in May is when we're going to start hitting it off. We're going to start getting back to what we know. And May is when you're going to see a lot more of me again. So, yep.
Yeah.
That's all I got, man.
You're still going to see Jamo during the draft special and pretty much the draft portion.
And for that, I want to say for the draft special, and I didn't tell you this, TJ, but I want to tell you earlier, for the draft special, we're not going to be vertical. We will be vertical, but we're also going to be on the horizontal. So if you want to see the full thing, if you want to see the full draft special, because I kept the same overlay as last year. Essentially, I'm just going to be reworking it a little bit. If you want to see the full thing, the full draft special, and not just the reaction, because the vertical will be the reaction only for now, until I can figure out a better way to do it. You want to see the big draft special when we announce it. Tune in for the date. It's going to be whenever the draft is. So if you want to see the big draft special,
and
you
we
have
got
to
to
tune
announce
in
the
on the
location.
Yeah.
And we got to announce the location whenever we get a final say on that.
Yeah, just stay tuned. Just stay tuned for all that information. But I'll be around for the draft special, and I'll be in and out. With TJ. But for now, it's going to be mainly him doing his talk boxes, mainly him doing his thing. And I'm going to do my own thing over on my channel with the time I do have. With the time I don't, I'm probably going to be in school studying, and doing what I have to do. So, but thank you guys.
And you know what?
Yeah.
I already got an excellent talk box discussion.
Oh, hell yeah.
Who are 15 better quarterbacks than Patrick Mahomes?
There you go.
That will be next week, folks.
Yes, sir. So tune in.
Yeah, I got my own list of quarterbacks that are better than Patrick Mahomes, 15 of them. So, yeah, stay tuned for that one. But yeah, on a serious note, I want to first of all thank God for allowing me to have the talent to do this. I never really knew that I had the talent to do this until I started doing high school football podcasting with Gabriel Trevino from the Gridiron 64, or now GT Sports. Shout out to that man. Really built my confidence from there. And 2021 was the birth of the Pigskin Mafia podcast, January 4th, 2021. Just the growth and so much has really gone on with the PNP. We had to change iteration because people left on bad terms. I had to personally kick 2 people out. The 2 other guys left because they were too busy. So it was just me and K-Dub. At one point, we were hitting our stride, and then we had a roadblock in 2023. 2024, we hit it off with a bang with me and Jamo. I mean, goddamn, it has been a fucking bumpy ride, but it's been a fun bumpy ride. And for those that do watch and don't subscribe, please subscribe. Please hit that like, hit that notification. I know that I can say out-of-pocket stuff every once in a while that the family doesn't really necessarily like, or the kids can't watch because of me, which is fine. But don't be shy and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, that notification bell. I want to thank Jamo for helping the PNP out to get where it's at today and put a lot of insight on a lot of adaptations for this, putting the insight for the PNP to make it stronger. This is the 3rd logo rebrand right here, as you see on top and on the corner right here. Not the TikTok logo, but right here. And I want to thank everybody that has supported me outside of PNP, like my coworkers at work, my friends, my family, just everybody that just supports this channel. or supports my takes. It doesn't even have to be supporting the channel. They support my takes. And they respect me in that manner, which is insane. Like, I never made it to the collegiate level. Never made it to the NFL. But yet people want to listen to our channel because we tell the truth on this channel, and it fucking makes me happy. It really does. It makes me feel like that I belong in that field, and I don't have a college degree. Think about that for a second. And this wasn't necessarily the end game, but man, it's turning into something special. I see it in the subscriptions. I see it in the likes, the comments, the chat, in the chat. Thank you guys for chatting. Because without you guys, this wouldn't have been as entertaining. Because I want to interact with you guys so that way I can see what y'all have to say and what y'all agree or disagree with. Y'all could be mean. Y'all can do whatever. Doesn't mean I'm not going to cuss your motherfucking ass out. Let's get that out. But I do appreciate everybody that has supported, that has left good feedback, some advice on the show, what we could do better, because I do listen. Jamo listens. We try to make the show better, and expect a lot more things to come with the PMP, especially during this offseason. We're going to be doing some crazy stuff, man. I'm talking about like a fucking Airbnb draft special, man. You know how fucking insane that is? Like, wow, first of all. Second of all, just the amount of support that we get as a channel is incredible, honestly. So I thank everybody for watching. I thank everybody for sticking with us. And 2024 was not the best year for me, especially towards the end in October till now. Like I'm still going through grief, and I think that person who has been in my life all 29 years, she is on a better place. She's in a better place in heaven. Probably talking to Mike Leach about how he didn't recruit me in high school. But no, she was a sweetheart. Nana, God bless you. I love you. But thank you everybody for watching. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I will be forever grateful that we got over 100 subscribers. And I know we're going to be pushing for more. And I've already set up an expectation that is doable but challenging, which is 1,500 at the end of the year. So share this with your family, share this with your coworkers, share this to your friends. Share this to a stranger out in the street that you see the same jersey color or opposite jersey color and say, hey, this guy, he's a maniac, but he loves football. His producer, he loves the Steelers. He loves the Kentucky Wildcats. Shit, let's subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Hit those likes. Because once we get to 500, we're able to have membership. And again, on the membership thing, I'm not going to make it fucking expensive at all to be a member. Because really, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys in the comments section, in the chat, the views, all that. Me, Jamo, K-Dub would not be here. Boobie Miles wouldn't be here. Eric Martin wouldn't be here. Bailey Price wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. So thank you for watching. And bid you adieu. Goodbye. Mwah. Good night. Bang. Turn it over, motherfuckers. Kill it.